You never planned to work in a scam call center. At least that's what you told yourself in the beginning. The building looked normal from the outside, a gray office tower hidden between unfinished apartment blocks somewhere in Southeast Asia. No company logo, black windows, security guards outside 24 hours a day. When you arrived for your first shift, they took your passport immediately. Standard procedure, they said. You knew that was a lie, but by then, it was already too late to leave. Inside, the office felt disturbingly professional. Rows of computers, bright fluorescent lights, hundreds of people wearing headsets. Large digital screens displayed numbers across the walls, daily profits, conversion rates, how much money had been stolen that week. Nobody called it stealing, though. Management used different words: extraction, client conversion, financial recovery. The first thing they taught you was how to sound trustworthy. Speak slowly, lower your voice, sound calm during panic. Because fear makes people obedient, especially older people, especially lonely people. Your job was simple: pretend to work for a bank, tell victims their account had been compromised, convince them to transfer their money into a secure holding account, an account controlled entirely by the organization. At first, your hands shook during calls. You could hear genuine fear in people's voices. Old men apologizing for being confused, women crying while checking their banking apps. Some begged you not to freeze their accounts. And every time, your supervisor stood behind you listening. If you failed to steal enough money, you didn't get paid. If you caused problems, people disappeared. Nobody asked where they went. The worst calls happened late at night. That's when lonely people answered. Widows, retired couples, people with nobody nearby to tell them it was a scam. You learned how to manipulate silence, how to create urgency, how to make victims panic before they had time to think clearly. And the terrifying part was how easy it became. After a few weeks, the guilt started fading. The office changed you. Everyone around you normalized it. People celebrated successful scams like sports victories. Managers handed out bonuses after major extractions. Meanwhile, victims lost everything: retirement savings, mortgages, entire life accounts emptied in under 20 minutes. Sometimes you saw news articles online about victims taking their own lives after losing money. Supervisors ordered everyone not to read them. Emotional weakness reduces performance. That's what they said. One night, a coworker showed you a hidden room behind the main office floor. Inside were dozens of confiscated phones and passports belonging to workers who tried to escape. That's when you realized the truth. Some employees weren't there voluntarily anymore. Some arrived through fake job offers. Others were trapped in debt. Others simply disappeared after refusing orders. The call center wasn't just a scam operation. It was a prison disguised as an office. And outside the building, armed guards made sure nobody forgot it. By your third month, you stopped sleeping properly. You started hearing victims' voices in your head after shifts ended. One woman kept repeating the same sentence before the call disconnected. Please, that money is all I have left. You stole it anyway. Because by then, survival mattered more than morality. That's how places like this survive. Not through monsters, through ordinary people slowly adapting to evil environments. The organization operated like a real corporation. Human resources, performance reviews, training seminars, even motivational speeches. Except the entire business depended on psychological manipulation and stolen lives. And the industry is far bigger than most people realize. Modern scam compounds generate billions every year. Entire criminal economies now operate through fake banking alerts, investment scams, crypto fraud, and impersonation schemes targeting victims across the world. Thousands of workers sit inside buildings exactly like this right now, reading scripts, manipulating fear, destroying lives one phone call at a time. And maybe the most disturbing part is this. If your phone rings tonight, there's a chance the person on the other side isn't just a criminal. They might be trapped too.